After 28 years in real estate, watching the Coachella Valley grow and change from the inside and leading over 700 agents across 5 offices, I've gained a clear understanding of what it's actually like to live in Palm Springs day to day, not just what you see when you visit. I'm Heath Hilgenberg with the Hilgenberg Group of Keller Williams offices. And in this video, I want to walk you through what living in Palm Springs really feels like, because this is one of those places that looks one way on a weekend and feels very different when you're here full time. Palm Springs is a lifestyle-driven city. This is not a place where people are constantly rushing from one thing to the next. It's slower, but not in a negative way. It's intentional. People move here because they want to change how they live, not just where they live. A typical day might look like this. You wake up early, especially in the warmer months, and get outside before the heat sets in. Morning walks, hiking, coffee on the patio. A lot of people work remotely or have flexible schedules, so the day tends to have a different rhythm than a traditional 9-to-5 city. Afternoons might be quieter, time at home, pool, errands, and evenings are often social but in a relaxed way. Dinner out, small gatherings, events when they're happening. There's a strong emphasis on enjoying where you are. Now, one of the biggest shifts we've seen over the last several years is who's actually living here. Palm Springs used to be primarily retirees and second homeowners, and that's still part of the mix, but now you're seeing more full-time residents, more remote professionals, more people in their 30s, 40s, and 50s making this their primary home. That's changing the energy of the city. It's becoming more balanced, less seasonal than it used to be, even though seasonality still plays a role. And that brings up something important. Where you live within Palm Springs matters a lot. If you're near downtown, you're going to have a completely different experience than if you're further out. Closer in, you've got walkability, restaurants, nightlife, events, more activity. Further out, it's quieter. More space, more privacy, more residential. Neither is better, it just depends on how you want to live. One of the biggest mistakes I see is people choosing a home based on the property without thinking about how the location will impact their day-to-day lifestyle. Now, from a practical standpoint, Palm Springs Unified School District serves the area with a mix of public, charter, and private options. For families, that becomes part of the strategy. And while traffic is minimal compared to larger cities, you are still moving around the valley. Palm Desert, Rancho Mirage, La Quinta, they all play a role in daily life depending on what you need. Now let's talk about lifestyle, because this is where Palm Springs stands out. You've got golf, hiking trails right at your doorstep, a growing dining scene, events, film festival, music, art, and architecture that gives the city its identity. But what makes it unique is that you can engage as much or as little as you want. Some people are out every night, others rarely leave home. Both work here. Now let's be honest about the trade-offs though. The summer heat is real. There's no way around that. Utilities can be higher, especially if you're running your air conditioning consistently. And there is still a seasonal rhythm. Winter is busy, summer is quieter. Some people love that, others just don't expect it. So the real question becomes, does this lifestyle match how you want to live? Because if it does, Palm Springs can be an incredible place to call home. If you're thinking about making a move, the best next step is to click the link below and fill out a quick form. With over 700 agents across our offices, our role is to make sure you're working with the right one. Based on your goals, we'll match you with one of our top agents who specializes in exactly what you're looking for so you can move forward with confidence. Also, make sure to subscribe to this channel. We're putting out consistent content to help you understand the Coachella Valley at a deeper level. And if you have questions, drop them in the comments. We review every one and we'll make sure you get a clear answer. I'm Heath Hilgenberg with the Hilgenberg Group of Keller Williams offices. See you in the next video.